Test. Okay. Last time we were on 27. We ended with 26. Now I'll go with 27. Okay. Let's see. My mic is kinda shit, so I have to figure it out like this maybe. To make sure that this is working. Okay. I'll wait for like 3 chapters. Something. Like usual. Then the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, came near. These are names of his daughters: Machlach, Noach, Hoglach, and Mikach, and Tirzach. And they stood there, they stood before Moses and before Eleazar, the priest, and before the leaders and the whole assembly at the edge of the tent of meeting, saying, "Our fathers died in the wilderness, and he was not among the company of those who gathered themselves together against Jehovah in the company of Korah, but he died in his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should our father's name be taken away from among his family because he had no sons? Give us a possession among our father's brothers." And Moses brought their case before Jehovah, and Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "The daughters of Zelophehad speak rightfully. You shall surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brothers, and you shall cause the inheritance of their fathers to pass to them. And you shall speak to the children of Israel, saying, If a man dies and has no son, then you shall cause his inheritance to pass to his daughter. And he does not have a daughter, then you shall give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to his father's brothers. And if his father has no brothers, then you shall give his entire inheritance to his relative nearest to him among his family, and you shall possess it, and it shall be a statute of judgment for the children of Israel, as Jehovah commanded Moses. And Jehovah said to Moses, Go up this mountain of the Abarim, and see the land which I have given to the children of Israel. And when you have seen it, you also shall be gathered to your people, just as Aaron. Oops, give me a sec. I'm back. Inheritance, Jehovah mountain, see the land now. And if there's father, yeah. And Jehovah said to Moses, Go up the mountain, this mountain of the Abarim, and see the land which I have given to the children of Israel. When you have seen it, you also shall be gathered to your people, just as Aaron your brother was gathered. Because you rebelled against my word in the wilderness of sin, in the strife of the assembly, and failed to sanctify me in the water beyond the earth. These are the waters of Marabah Kadesh in the wilderness of sin. You as the people, or? And Moses spoke to Jehovah, saying, Let Jehovah, the God of the spirits of the flesh, appoint a man over the assembly, who will go out before them, and who will come in before them, and who will lead them out, and who will bring them in. So the assembly of Jehovah will not be sheep which have no shepherd. And Jehovah said to Moses, Take Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom the Spirit and is the Spirit, and lay your hands upon him. Our assembly. And you lead them out and will bring them in, so that the assembly of Jehovah will not. Okay. And set him before Eleazar the priest, and because the whole assembly, before the whole assembly, and give him a charge in their sight. And you shall put some of your honor upon him, so the whole assembly of the children of Israel may obey him. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, and he shall inquire for him by the judgment of the Urim before Jehovah, as his word shall they go out, and his word they shall come in, both he and all his children of Israel, all the children of Israel with him, even the whole assembly. And Moses did as Jehovah commanded him, and he took Joshua, and he set him before Eleazar the priest, and before the whole assembly. And he laid his hands upon him and gave him a charge as Jehovah had spoken through Moses. Okay. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say to them, My offering. I am recording, right? I am. Say to them, My offering, my food. For how long is the next chapter? Let me just check really quickly. Oh, okay, whatever. My offering, my food for my offerings, by fire of a satisfying fragrance to me, you shall be careful to present to me at its appointed time, and you shall say to them, This is the offering by fire which you shall present to Jehovah 2 male lambs a year old without blemish, each day as a continual burnt offering. 1 lamb you shall offer in the morning, and the other lamb you shall offer at twilight. Also a tenth of an ephah of fine flour for a meal offering, mingled with a fourth of hin of beaten oil. It is a continual burnt offering which was set up on Mount Sinai for Saturday's fragrance, an offering by fire to Jehovah, and his drink offering shall be the fourth of a hin for the lamb. In the sanctuary you shall pour out a drink offering of strong drink to Jehovah. So Jehovah likes it strong then. Jehovah likes of alcohol or whatever. Nice. 11. Have to be there tomorrow. I have to leave the house at 10. I have to wake up at 9. 7 hours of sleep. 9, 2. Perfect. We made the math. And the other lamp you shall offer at twilight. You shall offer it with the meal offering and his drink offering at the morning, as in the morning, an offering by fire satisfying fragrance to Jehovah. And on the Sabbath day, 2 male lambs a year old without blemish, and 2 tenths of an ephah of fine flour for a meal offering, mingled with oil and its drink offering. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, besides the continual burnt offering and its drink offering. And on the beginnings of your month you shall present the burnt offering to Jehovah, 2 bulls of the herd and 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old without blemish. I don't remember of alcohol. Let me just Google it really quick. What's the difference between all the Christianities? Okay, let's see now. Eastern Orthodox. View of tradition, proper means for understanding scripture without a too complicated, I can be arsed with it. 2 bulls of the herd and 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old without blemish. You shall present a burnt offering. A 3 tenths of an ephah of fine flour for a meal offering, mingled with oil for each bull, and 2 tenths of an ephah of fine flour for a meal offering, mingled with oil for the 1 ram. Begins of the morning, you shall present a burnt offering to Jehovah, okay. And a tenth of an ephah of fine flour mingled with oil for a meal offering, for each lamb for a burnt offering, a satisfying fragrance, an offering by fire to Jehovah. And the drink offering shall be a half of hin of wine for a bull, and a third of hin for the ram. And a fourth of him for a lamb. This is an offering, burnt offering of each month throughout the months of the year. Also 1 male goat for a sin offering to Jehovah shall be offered in addition to the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And it's the first month of the 14th day of the month, and in the first month of the 14th day of the month shall be Jehovah's Passover. The fuck is a Passover? Like, what? Wait, give me a fucking thingy, bro. Oh, fuck off. And on the 15th day of this month shall be a feast, 7 days unleavened bread shall be eaten. And on the first day there shall be a holy convocation, ye shall not do no work or labor. But ye shall present an offering by fire, a burnt offering to Jehovah, 2 bulls of the herd, and 1 ram, and 7 male lambs a year old. They shall be without blemish for you. Mate, this Jehovah guy is so picky, bro. He wants so much meat, bro. This is not a fucking meat factory, you fucking whatever. And ye shall offer their meal offering of fine flour mingled with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for a bull, and 2/10 for a ram. You shall offer 1/10 for each lamp of the 7 lamps, and 1 male goat as a sin offering to make expiation for you. You shall offer these besides the burnt offering of the morning, which is for continual burnt offering. In this way you shall offer daily for 7 days the food of the offering by fire, a satisfied fragrance to Jehovah. It shall be offered besides the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And on the 7th day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no work of labor. Also in the day of the first fruits, when you present a new meal offering to Jehovah in your feast of weeks, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no work of labor. But ye shall present a burnt offering for a satisfying fragrance to Jehovah, 2 bulls of the herd, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old. And there will be meal offerings of fine flour mingled with oil, 3/10 on ephah for each bull, 2/10 for 1 ram, 1/10 for each lamp of the 7 lamps, and 1 male goat to make expiation for you. Besides the continual burnt offering and its meal offerings, you shall offer them; they shall be without blemish to you, and their drink offerings. Okay. Now in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no work of labor. It is a day of bowing of trumpets for you. And you shall offer a burnt offering for a satisfying fragrance to Jehovah, 1 bull of the herd, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old without blemish. And their meal offering of fine flour mingled with oil, 3/10 of ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, and 1/10 for each lamp of the 7 lamps. And 1 male goat as a sin offering to make expiation for you, besides the burnt offering of the new moon and its meal offering, and the continual burnt offering and its meal offering, and their drink offerings. Perhaps so much left. Joshua, Judges. What is SS, bro? Song of Songs, really? What is Mal? Malaki, bro. Fuck this Bible, man. So long, what the fuck? God bless. Keep going. And 1 male goat is an offering to make expiation for you. Besides the burnt offering of the new moon and its meal offerings, and the continual burnt offering its meal offering, and the drink offerings according to their ordinance, for satisfying fragrance, an offering by fire to Jehovah. And on the 10th day of the 7th month you shall have a holy convocation, and you shall afflict your souls, and shall not do any work. And you shall present a burnt offering to Jehovah for a satisfied fragrance, 1 bull of the herd, 1 ram, 7 male lambs a year old. They shall be without blemish for you. And their meal offering of fine flour mingled with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, 1/10 for each lamp of the 7 lamps. 1 male goat as a sin offering besides the sin offering of expiation, and the continual burnt offering and its meal offering and their drink offerings. And on the 15th day of the 7th month you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no work of labor, and you shall hold a feast to Jehovah for 7 days. And you shall present a burnt offering by fire, a satisfying fragrance to Jehovah, 13 bulls of the herd. 13 bulls! Of the herd, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old, they shall be without blemish. Okay, it's once a year then. And 13 bulls. And the meal offering of 5 flour mingled with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each bull of the 13 bulls, 2/10 of an ephah for each ram of the 2 rams. and 1/10 of an ephah for each lamb of the 14 lambs, and one male goat for a sin offering. Besides the continual burnt offering, its meal offering, and its drink offering. On the second day, 12 bulls of the herd, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish, and their meal offering and their drink offering for the bull, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to the ordinance, and 1 male goat for sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its meal offering and their drink offerings. And on the third day, 7 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish, and their meal offering and their drink offerings for the bull, for the rams, and for the lamb by their number according to the ordinance, and 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its meal offerings and its drink offering, and on the fourth day 10 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish, their meal offering and their drink offerings for the bull, for the rams, and for the lamb by their number according to the ordinance, and 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its meal offering and its drink and its meal offering and its drink offering. And on the fifth day, 9 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs, and a year old lambs, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish. I don't even know what I was reading, man. Let me check there. Okay, so it's some kind of ritual. Never mind, man. It's a lot of bulls, man. How many days are there? In their meal offering and drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to the ordinance, and 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its meal offering and its drink offering, and on the sixth day 8 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish, and their meal offerings and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by the number according to the ordinance, and 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its meal offering and its drink offerings. And on the seventh day, 7 bulls, 2 rams, 14 male lambs a year old without blemish. And their meal offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lamb by the number according to the ordinance, and 1 male goat for sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, its meal offerings and its drink offerings. On the 8th day, Harry 8th day, bro. What the fuck? Oh, it's 5th. Yeah, my bad. You shall have a solemn assembly. You should labor. But you shall present the burnt offering by fire, an offering by fire, satisfying fragrance to Jehovah, 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 male lamb, a year old without blemish. Their meal offering and the drink offering for the bull, for the ram, and for the lambs by the number according to the ordinance, and 1 male goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and its meal offerings and its drink offering. These you shall offer to Jehovah in your appointed feast, besides your vows and your freewill offerings. For your burnt offering and for your meal offering, and for the drink offerings, and for your peace offerings. And Moses spoke to the children of Israel according to what Jehovah had commanded Moses. 30. Only 16! Oh fuck. And Moses spoke to the heads of the tribe of the children of Israel, saying, This is what Jehovah commanded. When a man vows a vow to Jehovah or swears an oath to bind himself by pledge, he shall not break his word, and he shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth. But when a woman vows to Jehovah or binds herself to a pledge in her father's house, in her youth, and her father hears of her vows or plague by which she has bound himself, and her father is silent with respect to her, then oath vows to stand, the pledge by which she has bound herself will stand, but if her disallows her on the day and hears none of her vows or of the pledges by which someone shall stand, Jehovah will forgive her father for her father's disallowed her. If she gets married while her vows are upon her, or the rash utterance of her lips by which she has bound herself, and her husband hears all of it and is silent with respect, to her on the day he hears it, then her vows stand, and her pledges by which she has bound herself will stand. But if on the day her husband hears of it, he disallows her, then he makes void her vow which is upon her, and the rash utterance of her lips, by which she has found herself, and Jehovah will give her. But the vow of a widow or divorced woman, everything by which she has found herself, will stand against her. And if she vowed in her husband's house or bound herself by pledge with an oath, and her husband hears of it, but was silent with respect to her and did not disallow her, then all her vows will stand, and any pledge by which she has bound herself will stand. But if her husband made them null and void on the day he heard of it, then whatever processes out of her lips concerning her vows or concerning the pledging of herself will not stand. Her husband has made them void, and Jehovah will forgive her. And if for every vow and every binding oath to afflict herself, her husband may establish it, or her husband may make it void. But if her husband is completely silent with respect to her from day to day, then he establishes all her vows or all her pledges which are upon her. He established them because he was silent with respect to her on the day he heard it. But if he makes them null and void some time after he has heard of it, then he shall bear her inquiry. What is bear the what does bear her inquiry mean? Bear the inquiry, retention, vivels. God gives dignity, can God okay, well, like okay. There are such as which Jacob commanded Joseph between a man and his wife, and between a father and his daughter, while in her youth in her father's house. That's a bit sexist, isn't it? Okay, I ended at 31. Let me write it down because I'm stupid. 31, okay, let's see. How big are numbers, man? Let's see. Got an install notification. Okay. How big is numbers? Most over numbers. Let's go. Top G. 31. Okay. Let's make a thumbnail then. Jacoby sexist question mark. Okay, let's see. If it's a direct statement, it will be more impactful. So I'll make it like 72. Fuck. Jehovah. That might be too much. Jehovah. Give less power to women. My thumbnail is done. Let me just make it bigger. Let's make it lower. Like how do you write inheritance, man? Inheritance. Inheritance. Fuck off. Save as PNG. GG, 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 1. Thumbnail. Okay, that's the video. GG.